Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. Today I'm gonna rate the books that I read in November, which you guys probably saw last week where I read them. The first book that I read was Love on the Brain by Hazelwood. I love this cover, by the way, it's really cute. I also annotated this book because I am planning on reading my annotation a lot of times. That's why I mostly annotate all my books, so I can find all the cute parts that I liked, so I can read those again, so I don't need to read the whole book again. I rated this book a 4 out of 5 because this book is really well written. It was really easy to read through, and it was really a palate cleanser, and also it put my mind off of all the stress that I had around school and just in general. The story is about a girl in STEM who gets a job at NASA, where she meets a classmate from college. She'd always thought he despised her, but in the end, that is not true. They work together on an important project for NASA. I really like the last plot twist with Guy. If you know, you know. He was such a nice guy and I hated him so bad. I hate him so bad right now. Overall, it was a really entertaining book and I loved reading it. Like most of Hazelwood, her books, they are just good. The second book I read in November was Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. Haunting Adeline is a tough book to review for me. I had a really hard time getting into the book, which is why I've been trying to read this book for like almost a year. But in the end, I loved this book. While I was thinking at the beginning of the book, I'm not reading the second book in the series, and at the end I want to read the second book so bad. It ends with a massive cliffhanger. The book is about a writer who learns a lot about her great-grandpa when she moves to her house. Her great-grandpa had a stalker which ended up in a murder mystery. Then the writer gets stalked herself and thrown in the stalker's pedophile problems. I think I will buy the next because I want to know what happens in the next book and what happens after the cliffhanger. So I'm really excited to buy the next book and get into it. Third book I read in November was Butterflies in Paris by Shannon O'Connor. Butterflies in Paris is a novella that was needed through the big books because, you know, you see this is a big book. Ignite Me is also a big book. Like, not big, but like heavy in storyline. I also was still in shock by the ending of Haunting Adeline. I couldn't get into Ignite Me yet, so that's also why I read it. But the book is about a girl named Brooke who broke up with her girlfriend right before the couple's trip to Paris with her 2 other best friends and their boyfriends. When she meets an artist named Willow, everything changes. Also, there was a lot of drama after one of her best friends got engaged and the other one got cheated on. I found this very fun palate cleanser between dark romance and a fantasy book. I also read it almost in one sitting while I was in the car going to the zoo with my family. I think I might consider reading the series anytime soon because I miss Willow, but I don't know if she comes in the rest of the books because it is a novella. Then the last book I read in November is Ignite Me. I'm not gonna try it, I'm really sorry, but I don't wanna pronounce her name wrong, but this is the name. Ignite Me is the best book so far in the Shadow Me series that I read. We got to see more of Juliet and Aaron, which I love. And you guys, LYHFML, what the If you know, you know. Also, the end was unexpected, but also so expected. I'm excited to see what the next books will give. Okay, a small wrap-up of this book. Aaron found Juliet from the war and she wanted to go back to the place where it all happened. Then she sees Kenji, who says that everyone from the base is still alive and they plan to kill the big boss, which is Aaron's father. This is, you know, Shadow Me series was written to be like a trilogy, and this was like the last book and it really wraps up everything in the last book, so I'm excited to see what will open up again in the next books. So yeah, this was the last book that I read. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of my videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
You give me